When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got some hitters moving shicey. Ask me if I'm rolling with some Gucci, bitch, I might be.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm gonna talk about my VIP experience in Coachella. Before we start, if I sound sick, cause I'm in sick, I caught the Coachella cold. And I heard of it, I thought it was like fake or whatever. I ain't paid no attention to it, but it's real. It's cause I didn't wear nothing over my face cause they got a lot of dust out there. But I wanted to be bougie and not mess up my makeup. But I didn't wear nothing over my face. And I caught the Coachella cold. And now I got extreme dust allergies. Right now it's Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be a week before the first day of Coachella started. And at first, I was supposed to make a vlog, but I was having too much fun. I never took my camera out, so now I'm gonna just like talk about it and do like a little like Q&A or whatever. Start with like answering questions that people had asked me, and then I'm gonna tell like what happened and how I felt about my whole like being VIP in Coachella. It's my first time too. Okay, the first question is, did you have to get a VIP pass to meet all these celebs at Coachella? I did meet a lot of celebrities. I didn't meet all of them that I wanted to meet, but I am grateful that I met a lot. But I did meet all of them at VIP. Like I was walking around outside of VIP, but not that much. But I didn't see like what I met outside of VIP. All the ones I met were inside of VIP. Is because it's where all the celebrities like hang out at anyways. They always hang out at VIP. That's one thing I noticed. Even though it's like my first time there was celebrities that did walk around, but most of them was in the VIP area. So I am so glad I got VIP because I feel like if I didn't, I would barely meet nobody. Cause I didn't really see nobody outside of VIP. I heard like Justin Bieber was like walking around, and Rihanna was, but she had like a full mask on, which is probably what I should have did so I wouldn't get sick. But yeah, I met all of them at VIP. So, and do you pay for each day separate or do I pay all at once for all three? If you get a pass, you go all 3 days. You don't pay for like each day. If you don't have to pay all at once too when you buy them. Like, I bought all my passes last June. So, they have a thing you can pay all at once. You can pay monthly. But if you have a pass, you can go all 3 days if you want to. You don't have to. But if I spend all that money on a pass, I'm going all 3 days from morning to nighttime. That's my thing though. Like that's what I decided to do. If you have a pass, you don't have to go all 3 days. But someone asked, are the Dolan twins as tall as they look? Yes, because I'm so short. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm super short, so they look like tall to me. Like I was like to their shoulder, so they were super tall to me. How did you even find all the celebrities? I have VIP. And they have 3 VIP sections, but I was mainly in the one by the entrance because I know this is lazy, but I didn't want to walk like too far. And all the other VIP sections weren't as pretty as the one I was at, so I just stayed there. And the one I was at was by the entrance and exit, so that's where everybody was exiting, that's where everybody was entering. So I stayed there, and like I would either see them when they leave or when they come in. So I would just go and ask for a picture and talk to them. And they said also follow-up question. Did any of these celebrities actually want to have a conversation? Most of them did. Like I had a conversation with Bella Thorne. She was so nice. She came up, gave me a hug. We talked for like 5 minutes straight and we like took pictures. She was just so nice. And she was actually on her way out. I didn't want to take up too much of her time because I thought she was leaving, but she stopped and she was like talking to me. And I had a conversation with one of the Dolan twins. I think that was it. Like most of them have to like get somewhere because I guess like since they're at Coachella, they probably got paid to be there, so they probably have places to be. So I didn't take up too much of their time. Some of them I did get pictures with. Like I seen Todd the Creator, and he didn't want a picture, but he was really nice about it because he had to do a performance, so I didn't bother him. And one of them, I forgot his name, I'm sorry, but the dude that was married to Kim Kardashian a couple years ago, that they got married for only like 3 months, I see him and I asked for a picture. He just like straight up told me no. Like he was just rude. But otherwise, think those are the only two I had like actual conversations with, and they were really nice. And Zoe61811 asked me that question. Someone asked if the Dolan twins recognize you the second time. They did recognize me the second time. I didn't think they did because I had changed my hair. And I don't know, I just thought, like, since they have so many fans coming up to them every single day, I didn't think they would remember my face, but they did. And they were so nice. Mostly the Dolan twin question. What was it like to meet the Dolan twins? They were really, really nice. Like, I went up to them, they had like a smile on their face, they like talked to me, and they were super tall. And they gave me, each of them gave me like a hug. It was really nice. Do you have any picture of Zavia except the posted one? Thank you. Did I say her name right? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Cause I don't know, like I like her. I heard her like sing and everything on Instagram. But I don't know if I'm like a fan of her. Like I like the way she sings and stuff. And I recognize her, so I took a picture. But that's the only picture I have. That's the only time I've seen her. Is Coachella worth going? Coachella is worth going. Like, even though I got sick afterwards, I would never take it back. Like, Coachella's like a 12 out of 10. Like, I would go, I'm going next year. I plan to go next year. And I'm gonna probably go the next year and then the year after that. Like, Coachella is so fun. Like, it's just my type. If you see Coachella and you hear the things, cause I did a lot of like, I watched a lot of Coachella vlogs and a lot of videos of what Coachella was about. And so far, ever since from my first experience, everything was true. So if it seems like your type of place you would want to go, it's definitely worth going. But Coachella isn't for everybody. Like if you don't allow like loudness or anything like that, Coachella is probably not your place to be because it's just constant concerts. So it's gonna be loud, but it's so fun. Like, I don't have anything negative to say about it except for like the traffic, because there's like thousands of people going and they had a whole bunch of closed roads. So like I stayed like 20 minutes away from Coachella, and it was the third day. I was trying to get to a concert that was at 4:45, and we left the hotel at 2:30. I thought I was gonna get there on time. We ended up like leaving at 2:30 and getting there almost 6 o'clock. So that's the only bad thing I have to say about it. But the place itself, I don't have anything bad to say about it. Like Coachella is, oh my gosh, it was so fun. And I'm going next year, and I'm probably gonna go the year after that, and then the year after that. What was your favorite part from Coachella? My favorite part gotta be the food. I love to eat, and Coachella food, like it's like organic, and it tastes so good. Like everything I tasted was really good, especially the lobster mac and cheese. I had that one time, and I tried to go again before I had to leave and catch a flight on the third day. So I tried to go again, and they completely ran out of everything except for water. And they served a lot of stuff, and the fact that they completely ran out of everything tells you it's good. So I'm definitely eating that every time I go. And who was your favorite person to meet? I don't know. Who was my favorite? Probably either the Dolan twins or Bella Thorne, because those were the people who I had like good conversations with and long conversations with. And they were like so nice. And I adore them so much. So I think it's in between them two. Like the Dolan twins and Bella Thorne was my favorite people to meet. Someone asked, are the Dolan twins nice in real life? They were so nice. Like, I don't know, I was kind of shook because I didn't expect them to be rude or anything. I know they're nice people. But like they're just so nice in real life. I've never experienced somebody to be so nice until I met them. So someone asked me how tall I am. I'm 5 foot. And I ain't finna get no taller. I'm so short. I'm not finna get no taller. I'm just gonna say 5 foot for my whole life. Someone asked which Dolan twin is better looking in real life. I can't tell you that. They look the same. What was it like to meet all those people? I was pretty chill, most of them. Only one of them made me super nervous. But everyone was nice. And I thought like, okay, at first before I got there, I was like, okay, if I meet a celebrity, like, what if I ask for a picture and they like tell me no? Like I was real like nervous at first. But the first celebrity I met Bella Hadid. She was so nice. So after that, I was like real comfortable with who I asked. Someone said, was Coachella overrated or was it worth it? Coachella is not overrated. I kind of was second guessing, like on the plane there. I was like, oh, what if Coachella isn't what it seemed like? But it is so fun. Like, it's not overrated at all, and it was definitely worth going. Like, even though I got sick, I missed some concerts, I would not take it back. Coachella is so fun, and I wouldn't take it back for nothing, and I'm gonna go again. Someone asked me, what are you gonna do after you get out of high school? Well, I'm going to attend Sam Houston State University and study biology as my major. So that's what I plan on doing as of right now until like this YouTube thing gets somewhere. And I'm probably, I get a whole bunch of money from YouTube, then I might drop college and just do that. But till then, I'm gonna go and study biology.
Just like, hello, y'all. My best friend is calling me.
Everybody say hey to Tia. She want to interrupt my video. She knew I was doing this, but she called anyways.
It was so good. We're fucking sitting on the hot mess.
You don't look a hot mess. She over here calling at work. Everybody, send this video to her supervisor.
Yes, please do that.
Look at her talking with her nails. Okay, you got your nails done, Tia. Whatever. You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Toby.
What? Okay. Someone asked, is Coachella worth the money? My pass was, I got VIP, so it was $1,000, but it was definitely worth the money. Like, it was definitely worth the money. And I think, honestly, Coachella's like a good deal because it's $1,000 to see solo concerts. And usually concerts with big artists like that usually be like more than $1,000, but you get $1,000 to see like a couple big music artists. You get $1,000 to see a couple big music artists perform for 3 days straight. So I honestly think it was definitely worth the money. And is it laid back but live at the same time? Yeah, because like it'd be like in the morning and afternoon, people be like chilling and they be just like watching the concerts or whatever. But if not, they like sit down like on the chairs on the grass, like eating, or they're just walking around or just like dancing around or whatever, taking pictures. But at night, when like the big old artists come out and like everybody got this big old crowd, it is so live. Like my favorite concerts was Cardi's and Beyonce's. Like it was so live, but it's like it's real chill too at the same time. It's just that some moments is chill, some moments is turn. I just finished my questions, so now we're gonna get to the story time part of the video. Okay, so first of all, I live in Houston, right? And I was gonna fly all the way I was gonna fly to LAX and then drive to Coachella, which is 2.5 hours away. So what me and my mom said we was gonna do is we would go that night after I came from school, we would go fly to LAX, drive halfway, get a hotel, and then the next morning drive the other half, get another hotel, and then go to Coachella. So I came from school, right? My mom said, okay, the flight is at 9, so we gonna leave at 7. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like cleaning my room and I was getting ready. I was taking a shower. In the middle of me being in the shower, she busted up in my room and goes, I had the wrong time. We have to leave right now. So I had to like hurry up and leave. And I was only like, I just finished packing. I didn't get to check back over myself like I always do. So I had to hope and pray I had everything. And so I just grabbed my stuff and threw it in the car. And we like drove all the way to the airport. And right when we got to our gate, there was just started boarding. Like we made it just in time. We didn't check no bags then too, so that didn't take a lot of time. I had like 2 small carry-ons. And then my mom had her carry-ons, and we got there and they just started boarding when we got to that gate. Like it was, oh my gosh, we just cut for time. Like we got there on time. Like any more couple like minutes that it would have took us to leave the house, we would have missed our flight. But thank God we made our flight. And so we flew there, I went to sleep on the plane. And we got to LAX, we got to rent a car. Because we was gonna fly into Palm Springs and Uber, but Uber around Coachella, I heard this girl that Uber, she said it was like $90 like each Uber ride. So we went to LAX and we got a rental car and we drove like halfway. And we stayed in like some valley, and we stayed like a decent hotel for that night. And then we got up the next morning, it was like getting ready. And if you haven't seen my first Coachella outfit, here's what my first Coachella outfit looked like. and I put like my blue hair on. And I think that day was my favorite day, my favorite outfit, honestly. And so then we didn't want to get there. We didn't want to get to Coachella too early, because when you get to Coachella starts at 11. When you get there when it starts, nothing be going on. Like nothing be going on. The concerts don't start around like 2:30. We left our hotel at 11. We're like an hour away, so we drove. It was like really nice. It was like a nice desert. We had like a whole bunch of windmills. It had like mountains. It was like so pretty. We got there like 3. Kyle started at 4:35. So we got there. We already like ate before we got there. So I wasn't really hungry. We didn't get there at 3. We got there around like 2. And Kyle started at 4:35. So we got there. We got some like snack on. And then we went back to like the VIP area. The VIP area I was like at most of the time was like the entrance and exit. So we were at some thing like on the side of it where like they have like armrests, tall armrest things. We were just leaning there. They had like a concert going on, and I was like, I knew who it was, but I was just like real vibing to it or whatever. And then I look over and I spotted this like tall dude that looked like somebody's bodyguard. And I was like, that looks like somebody's bodyguard, but I might be tripping because it was probably just a regular dude. One of his Coachella is probably like a basketball player or something, I don't know. But he looks like big and buff. I was like, oh, he can't play basketball, gotta be somebody's bodyguard. And then it was like a big crowd. So when they came out of the crowd, I seen Bella Hadid behind him. And at first, I thought I was tripping. I was like, this cannot be Bella Hadid right now. Like, and I looked, I was like, mom. She was like, what? I was like, never mind, because I was like second guessing myself. Like, what if that's not Bella Hadid? And then I go up there, ask for a picture, but it's not her, and I look stupid. And I was like, she turned around. She was talking to somebody, and she turned around to keep straight walking, and I seen her full face. I said, oh my God. My mom was like, go ahead, because I'm not gonna chase after you. So I like went up to her, but she was walking so fast, and one of her like her friends was around her, walking behind her. So I like one of her friends, I was like, is that Bella Hadid? And she was rude. She was like, no, and I was like, okay. And then I was like starting to walk back. I was like about to walk back because I was like, what if like Bella just as rude as her and she want to take a picture of me? But someone told me just go ask her. So I did, and she was like, hey girl, and I was like, you wanna take a picture? I was like, can we take a picture? She was like, yeah, you wanna take a selfie? And I took a picture with her. Like the first celebrity I meet is Bella. So I went back to where my mom was, and I was like, she was like really, really nice, and I got a picture with her. And she was like, all right, she was like, you know what, this will actually be a good idea to stay here. And I was like, why? She was like, if we stay here most of the time, you'll see more people, because this is a VIP entrance and exit, and all the celebrities got the VIPs. And I was like, true. And so I was like, oh, all right then, well, we'll just stay here like most of the time, I guess. And I want to stay here anyway because the VIP entrance I was at was right by the Coachella main stage. And that's where like most of my artists I wanted to see was performing, so I wanted to stay by the stage anyway. So I was like, all right, cool. And so then later Kyle comes on. So we go, and the crowd was already like starting to get big, but they had like to the side of the stage, to the right side of the stage, they had like more room. So that's where I went, and I seen Kyle perform. And he brought Chance the Rapper out. We were like, he played all like my favorite songs. And then it ended. And we went back to where we was, and my mom had to make phone calls, and it was like quiet in the VIP section anyway, so we were just sitting there while she was making phone calls. And we were leaning on that thing again, and my mom was standing behind me, and she got the phone. She was just chilling. There was like a concert going on. I don't know who it was, but I liked it, whatever. I was just like dancing to it or whatever. I leaned on the thing, and my mom goes, Tony, turn around, take a picture of me. And so I'm turning around. In the minute of me turning around, that's when I see the Dolan twins. And I was like, Mom, I'm not going down run. But I didn't tell her nothing. Like, I was so excited, I didn't tell her like what I was gonna do, and I just like took off running. And she took off running with me. Then she realized who I was running to, and she was like, oh, thank God, because she wanted to meet you for a long time. So okay, Mom, go back over there, please. And she went back over there, and Grace was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, hi, can we take a picture? We took a picture, and then I talked to him, and then I went and talked to Ethan. I didn't want to take too much of the time because I think they were leaving. So we took pictures, and then we left. And then a couple minutes later, that's when I seen the Zavia girl, and I recognized her. I seen her too coming in, and I recognized her. I said, oh, that's the girl that has like the beautiful voice. So I went and I took a picture with her. And then later that day, I didn't see anyone else later that day. I didn't see anyone else for a while. We just waited until SZA performed. And SZA brought out Trippie Redd and like Kendrick. And I knew all of her songs. I was just like dancing and jamming to it that night. And then on the way out, I see, like on the way out of the VIP gate, we're getting ready to go home. I didn't see The Weeknd that night. It's because I was so tired. And we lived like 20 minutes away and there was going to be traffic anyway. So I was like, oh well, can't wait for The Weeknd. I'm like, oh, let's see him perform. I'll just wait another time. So we left. And on the way out the VIP gate, I see a girl that I recognize from Disney Channel because my cousin always watches this show on like Netflix or on Disney. And I was like, I couldn't remember her name, but I was like, I know her. She was on that like Liv and Maddie show. So I went up and took a picture with her, but she actually had to get somewhere. Like she was trying to get to the Weeknd concert, so I didn't take much time at all. We just like took a picture. I said bye and then she like left. But then I sent it to my cousin. I found out her name was Dove Cameron. Also in that day, we went, me and my mom, like when it was still like daylight outside, it like just hit like golden hour. So we were by this like colorful wall with like words on it. It's like Indio and all this stuff. I can't remember what the other words had said. We was like the orange wall and they had like a pink wall. And so we were someone was taking a boomerang for us and we were taking pictures. And then the LA Times press seen us. And I knew it was someone who had some type of press that had to be important because they had like a press pass. And they had like a big camera and those like type of cameras aren't allowed at Coachella unless you're the press. So they were like, hi, can we like get pictures of you guys? And my mom was like, sure. We like took our pictures because we had matching like Gucci blinged out headbands and all that stuff. And they were like, hey, we're from the LA Times. They asked us questions. So I'm trying to wait till they like post us. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be like in the actual like magazine itself or they're gonna be on their social medias, but I'm trying to wait till that come out. And then day 2 comes around, right? And if you don't know what my day 2 outfit looked like, that was my day 2 outfit. We got there at like 3 this time. And there wasn't nobody like I knew playing, so we just got out the VIP section and we was walking around. And we went and we got this like lobster mac and cheese that I seen. Like when I bought the passes in June, I was like looking at Coachella stuff. I seen this like lobster food place was gonna be at Coachella. So I was like, I really wanna try this. And so we got there early. It was like not a lot of people was there, so they didn't have like a line or anything. And I don't know if you can see. But this is what I had ate. It was so good. It has like mac and cheese and bread. And it has like mac and cheese and lobster with like seasonings on it. And that's what I had. And that's the first thing I had ate. It was so good. And I'm so sad I have to wait like a whole nother year till I go to Coachella and get it. Because I think the original location is in like Maine or something. I'm all the way in Texas. I posted my picture with the dome swings from the day before. I had like 300 likes that morning. And that's like a whole lot to me because you like get like, at first you get like 67 or something likes like max. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is really nice. But me and my mom were just constantly taking pictures and videos in the front of the VIP section. And then somebody was on. And I didn't know who it was, but I was just like dancing to their music. Cause I was like, there was some like people that were performing that I didn't know, but like I like their music, so now I'm gonna go back and listen to it. But we was in like the middle VIP like field or whatever by like fences, and I was just like dancing. And for some like reason, I just like looked over and I see James Charles. So I was like, oh my gosh, bet. So I like walked. I didn't want to like run or like speed walk over there because I didn't want to look weird. So I just like walked over there, but I tried to walk fast enough to where I catch him just in case he leaves. And I seen him and he was like, hey love. And I was like, hey, can we get a picture? He was like, sure. And I put my camera up. He was like, wait, turn over here where there's some light. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so bad with angles. But I was like talking to myself. So he had stuff in his hand. He put his stuff down and he took my camera and we were taking like super cute pictures. And I thought he was gonna be like one of those celebrities where we just like take a picture and he go like just take one picture and leave, because that's what like most of them are doing. But he was actually like posing, make sure you catch good lighting and angles. He was so nice. And then I went like towards the front of the VIP section because they had like food and ice cream. My mom was trying to get ice cream. And on the way to get ice cream and coffee, I seen Noah Cyrus, but she was on the phone and I was like, that is Noah Cyrus. That's Miley Cyrus' little sister. And Noah makes like really good music. And I want to get a picture of her. And I just went up to her and she was like, hold on. She's like, do you want a picture? I'm like, yeah. We took pictures while she was on the phone. And I said, okay, thank you, bye. She's like, bye. She was like looking for somebody. And then I went back to like where my mom was, and we was gonna go get ice cream. But by that coffee place, I seen the Dollar Twins. So I like stood in the line for some coffee. And I was gonna wait till I get my coffee and then go take a picture. I was like, oh, I was so eager. So I just went over and they recognized me the second time and we like took a group photo. And then I was so excited. I just went straight back to my mom. I forgot all about my coffee, but it was okay. I can't have coffee no way. And I didn't want to mess up my face for prom this weekend. So, okay, yeah. And then I didn't see anyone else later that day. I seen Tyler the Creator before. And then after Tyler, there was like some like group that went on stage, and it was already so late at night. I was so tired and I didn't know who that was, but I could not miss Beyonce. Like I seen her before one time like 2 years ago, but I was not finna miss her Coachella performance, and I was so sleepy. So what I did, I like sat on the ground. We was in the VIP section because that crowd was so big. Like there was no way getting past the crowd to get the front row because people was waiting till 11 o'clock to when Coachella opened, sitting in the front by the stage until 11 o'clock at night when she came on. They were sitting there for 12 hours. So I was like, there was no way I could get in the crowd. So I just watched from the front of the VIP section, which was, even America could get right there because everybody from VIP was trying to get toward the front too. So after some other group was performing on stage, everybody was like dancing around me. I just sat on the ground, put my hands like this and went to sleep, or I'll stand up and like lean on my mom and go to sleep. But then Beyonce came on, I was wide awake. I feel like I just had some like caffeine in my system. Like she came on and she was like only a couple minutes late, but she came on and we were like dancing and stuff, but it was almost midnight and we were getting so tired. So like towards like the middle of her performance, I was like, okay mom, like I guess I've seen enough of it. So I was like, we can just go back to the hotel. I mean, this is my second time seeing her perform anyway. And she was like performing like the same things. Of course with some new stuff, but like most of it was like the same thing. So I was like, okay, we can leave. And so she was like, all right, and we had left. That was all of day 2. And then day 3, here's my day 3 outfit. I wear my big old wings. I've been waiting so long to wear that. I got that for a Pretty Little Thing. It was 30 bucks. But the first celebrity I seen that day was Bella Thorne. And I seen her coming in. I was like, oh my god, mom, that's Bella Thorne. I used to watch her on Disney Channel. I was like, oh yeah, I recognize her. Because I used to watch Shake It Up. Like that was the only thing I watched, but like majority of the time now I would watch Shake It Up when I was younger. And so my mom knew who she was because whenever Shake It Up used to come on, I used to blast that TV. But around that time, I'm like, oh my god, hi Bella, I'm a big fan, I love you so much. Like, hey girl. And she like came to conversation with me, like we took pictures. She was just so nice. And she was like, you look like somebody I would mess with. And I was like, really? Oh my god. Like, she actually said that to my face. I used to watch this girl on TV for years, and then now she's talking to me. Like it was like unbelievable. Now when I think back on it, it feels like a dream. But then a couple, like 2 hours later, Cardi came on, and I have this video because okay, Cardi was about to perform. It was about a minute and a half, but she was about to come on stage, and my mom would start taking Snapchat videos. And I was getting so annoyed. I'm like, mama, leave me alone. Like, Cardi finna come on. I'm not finna sit there and make Snapchat videos in the beginning of her performance. She's like, no, you finna make this video. No. So I'm like, whatever. Okay, we gonna do one. And then when Cardi come on, turn your phone off and like, just don't bother me. Because I want to see Cardi perform. I love Cardi so much. I've been a fan since day 1. I'm finna see this Coachella performance. And I want to see from beginning to end of it. So we're in the middle of taking a video. I hear, Barty gang. And I just, like, I got the whole video. I'll put it in here, but I was like, and so she laughed at me, and I was like, okay, don't post that video, but of course she gonna post it anyway, because it was kind of embarrassing. We would watch her performance from beginning to end, but we had to catch a flight because she wanted me to go to school the next morning. And so we had to leave around like 7:30, and Cardi ended at like 6. So we only had like an hour 30 minutes. So we went to try to go get that lobster mac and cheese again. And right when we get to the line, like, okay, we were like 3 people behind, in the line, and they said they ran out of lobster. Mom said, okay, what you want to do now? I was like, I'll just get the mac and cheese. Right, we go up there. She goes, we're out of mac and cheese. All we have is water. And so we went and got went to this chicken and waffle place that was next to it. The chicken was pretty good, and the fries was so good. And we got some lemonade. The lemonade at Coachella is the best lemonade I had in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. And so anyways, we sat down, and oh, the whole 3 days, people were like coming up to me, asking for pictures. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Can I get a picture of you, or can I get a picture with you? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. Like, I'm not nobody special or anything, but okay, thank you. And so we sat down and we ate, and this guy came up and took a picture of me. And that was like the only picture I got from like a stranger that wanted to take a picture of me, because that picture was actually cute. But after we ate, we tried to hurry up and eat, because before we left, I had to go get some Coachella merchandise. Okay, we got our food and we ate, and we went to go to the merchandise store. And I got this jacket. This is Beyonce Coachella on it. And the front, it has this little thing. And it was $90, but it was the only thing they had in my size. Because first of all, one thing I learned not to do next time is get merchandise on the 3rd day, because I don't know why, but everything they had was like all sold out, and that was the only thing they had in my size. That was my whole Coachella experience. I'm going again next year. Coachella was like a super fun experience. I would highly suggest it. I don't have anything negative to say, unless it's like the sickness, the allergies, which I don't mind at all, because I be getting allergies anyway, like when the weather changed. But I don't mind the allergies. I still wouldn't take that back. But the allergies and the traffic, but those are things to avoid. So otherwise, if you avoid them, Coachella is going to be like a good time. So I would highly suggest it. But I'm gonna have like a prom vlog up soon. Like this video, subscribe, and make sure you go follow me on my other social media. Yeah, bye y'all.